How long have you been working for the ambulance service, and what is it you do?
I've been working for the ambulance service 17 years, and currently I am a clinical audit analyst, which means I am a registered paramedic, but due to an injury I can't work frontline, so I can't work actually on the ambulances out in public. So I work behind the scenes, so I audit other paramedics to make sure that they're doing their job correctly.
How long have you been working for the ambulance service?
Coming up for 15 years now.
How many hours, on a week, do you work on average?
Well, we tend to work on a rota of 37.5 hours a week over 13 weeks.
Do you manage to cope with that many hours a week?
Yeah, it's not too difficult. Most weeks you end up working more than that anyway.
What made you choose to work within the ambulance service initially?
It was something that I've wanted to do, but didn't really have the courage to get up and do it until 15 years ago. I walked into headquarters and just said, how do I go about joining? And pretty much 6 weeks later I was doing my training course. The rest, as they say, is history.
So now that you've been working there for 15 years, what are the kind of day-to-day stresses and worries that you have to deal with in regards to your work?
It varies from day to day. It could be vehicles breaking down, it could be not having the equipment on there that you need, ranging right through to the jobs that we go out to.
It's very hard because a lot of the trainees we have that first point of contact people that call 999 and speak to a call handler. Obviously call handlers aren't medically trained, so we have to give them an understanding of medical issues to better help and serve the public.
Do you think that the fact that they're not fully medically trained adds to the stress of your work and to the other auditors?
Yes, definitely.
Do you think they should be fully trained before they get moved on to, or at least have a more basic understanding themselves before they get moved on to the call centre?
I think it would help, definitely. It definitely would help, especially for more of the complex calls that come through, especially the 999 system.
Do you feel that the 111 calls tend to overlap and overshadow the 999 calls and possibly hinder people who seriously need help, as opposed to someone who has a really bad cough?
We tend to get a lot of 111 calls being passed through to the 999 call centre. Again, a lot of that is down to
Lack of training
or poor understanding of how the system works.
One of the best forms that we've got of dealing with the stresses is actually talking amongst our colleagues and that sort of thing. But then we've also got, if there's a really serious one that goes on, we have got the chaplaincy service, which within CCAM has been running for years and years.
Would you say that they are effective help?
Some people find that they are helpful, others not so much.
There's so many different variables coming in, and you could have, for example, we've had nurses in as clinicians that are fantastic nurses, but they just they just haven't got the 999 mentality.
In short, what improvements do you think could be made to the audit sector or the call centre or anything?
I don't know, is the honest answer. Obviously there's the usual answers is more staff, more money, more this, more that, but I don't know, is the honest answer.
The only real improvement personally that I could see is more manpower. But unfortunately, to do that requires more money, and then there's training and vehicles for them to use. So it's not quite a simple cut face.
Overall, do you actually enjoy working for the ambulance service?
After all that, yes, yeah, I do.
Like, despite everything?
Despite everything, I think the reason why I get so stressed and so angry at times with my job is because I care.
If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't still be doing it.